Away from that, though, lawyers and litigants have been left stranded at the various courts in the country following the strike that was declared by the Judicial Service Association of Ghana. It, however, seems both litigants and lawyers will not be heard in court until the matter is resolved. Those are some of the images from the various courts. These are people who have turned up either to have their cases heard, but then the Judicial Service Association says they are on strike. Thereby, the courts have been more or less closed down. So we heard that a number of them ended up in court today very stranded because there are no services for them to be attended to. Our reporters are saying that they've also visited a number of the courts, and some are closed, some are open, but nobody is around to give them any form of assistance. And so the strike was declared yesterday, where a number of these judicial service workers turned up, and their leadership told them that until their issue is resolved, they will not go back to the courts to get work done. And we are also monitoring this event closely. It's actually coming in from around the country. It's not only in Accra or Tema alone. We've had calls from Kumasi and the northern part of the country that a number of people have turned up to the courts, but then nothing, they've not met any officials to give them any form of assistance as they want to register cases, and then also they are looking for some legal services. All of that has been suspended. So this is something that started yesterday. It is unfolding. We are hoping that we are able to work the lines to get the president of JUSAG. He led them in the declaration of the strike. If we are able to get him online, we'll find out from him what they want to do or what they can make of this development and what the next line of action would be. And we have been joined by Alex Nate. He is the president of the Judicial Service Workers Association of Ghana, that is a JUSAG. Good afternoon, sir. Thank you very much for your time.
Good afternoon, sir.
Have you started, counting the effect of your strike?
How do we?
Have you started I'm asking that. Have you started getting calls and information about the impact of your strike?
As far as we are concerned, our members nationwide have indeed withdrawn their services as the union had decided.
What has brought us to this point?
Well, as you may have heard, it has been the issue of an unpaid allowances that have been outstanding for a number of months now.
Allowances for how many months?
Some from July 2014, others from January down to this day we talk.
We are told that you were in a meeting with the employment minister a few days back, specifically yesterday, that is, and you were given some assurances that government was working around the clock to ensure that your allowances are paid. Can that be confirmed, and why does this not seem to convince you to get back to work?
Well, that was not the only meeting we had with the Honorable Minister. There was a previous one, at which meeting we were assured of something concrete being done as at yesterday. So yesterday's meeting was to receive answers to our questions and not to take another promises. We thought that the subsequent promises we had yesterday could go down well with our rank and file, but it could not, and that necessitated this action.
You clearly have stated that you are on strike because of the non-payment of allowances for some months, but at least your salaries have been paid. Do you not think that you are treating those who are coming to the court for your services unfairly? Because government has also given assurance that they are working to pay you.
But do you also not think that we have been sacrificed for disputants? We want to take a holistic and fair analysis of the issues and not one-way approach. If you ask my members this question, they will not smile at you. Must we be sacrificed in order to sustain the justice system, or we must balance them? This is the question we have to answer.
You have declared...
We are Ghanaians. We appreciate what is going on, but we cannot also continue to work at our peril.
If you have declared an indefinite strike, you know that if you're going to go back to negotiations, you would have to at least get back to work for negotiations to resume. Are you having that as part of your considerations? And when
my brother,
are you going
my
back?
brother, there is no any consideration negotiation. The issues at stake are not issues yet to be determined. They are issues directly linked to our conditions of service and traditional allowances that have direct connection to our salaries. And so the issue of negotiation and what have you, it's not there. What we are saying is that what we are due, and everybody knows that we are due, must be paid.
All right. We'll have to leave it here for now.